Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Felicia is stuck in quarantine and either cannot get out of bed or does this. In today's episode, I'm going to be giving you my top 10 Holy Grail high-end products. I already did my top 10 low-end affordable products, and I'm going to film eventually my top 10 indie products because I think that indie definitely deserves some love too, and there are some indie products that are just so great. Anyways, I'm not going to talk a lot in this video because, disclaimer, in every single video that I will ever do forever, I could talk for days. So I'm just going to jump right into this video and tell you my favorites. Okay, so my first product is a primer. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I think last year when this dropped, it really started the trend of gripping primers. And I think this one does it the best. It retails for $30, so it is a little bit expensive, but like I said, it's the best. It's really meant for the longevity of makeup, to make your makeup hold up longer. It's not meant for blurring or smoothing or anything like that. So if you have problems with pores or something, I would go over this with a pore perfecting primer, which is what I do, and it just makes your makeup stay all day. My makeup has never looked so good, and that's probably in part that I completely overhauled my skincare routine also, but I think this helps tremendously. So if you're in the market for a very long-lasting primer, definitely check this out. Next, I'm gonna go into eyeshadows because I have a lot. Like I said in my last video, my drugstore affordable is very base heavy, and I would say that my high end is very eyeshadow and lip heavy. I just tend to gravitate towards higher end eyeshadows because I think they're better quality, 100%. So starting off with something that is probably gonna surprise you, the Kylie palettes. Kylie eyeshadows are so great in my opinion, and these palettes definitely solidified that for me. And I would say that her mattes have always been good, but in my opinion, her shimmers have always kind of lacked. I'm the type of person that likes really, really glittery shimmers. For so long, Kylie's shimmers didn't do that. This is her Sippin' Pretty birthday palette from 2018. And you'll see the mattes look great, but the shimmers, I mean, even in this lighting, which isn't even like that blinding, you can't even really tell what the shimmers are, you know? The shimmers were just so lackluster. But when she dropped her You're So Money birthday collection, I lost my freaking mind because first off, the collection was stunning, beautiful, wonderful. I loved it, and I bought a lot from that collection. But just look at the shimmers in this palette compared to the other one. Like, you can just tell that these are chunky glitter shimmers. And even from her Christmas palette, they're great. I mean, these are the type of shimmers that I love to wear. And I think it really started with her summer collection, which was the collection before that, because her Kylie Jenner collab with Balmain, I don't know, I'm not bougie. Her collection with Balmain, her collection with whatever that brand was, y'all know what I'm talking about, because clearly I can't pronounce things and I sound real ghetto right now. But her collection with them had the shimmers that were like this, and then her Stormy collection had the shimmers that were like this in the Christmas palette too. So she definitely changed the formula of her shimmers, and I love them. My next eyeshadows that are some of my holy grails, I probably wear this brand the most, is definitely Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty eyeshadows. I could just go on and on and on about how much I love Huda Beauty, okay? I could just tell you time and time again how much I love Huda Beauty, how much money I spend on her palettes and her line because these are expensive, and just what magnificent, amazing palettes they are. First of all, I think her shadows, the formulations are so unique. She was one of the first brand owners to put, you know, pressed glitters in palettes. And I don't know what you would call kinds of these shades. They're like marbled. I don't know. But they are very similar to the Kylie formula of shimmers. But I think Huda's are better. all of her palettes, I would say, are very great quality, and she has so many. She has a nude collection, she has a neon collection, she has gemmed, like jewel themed collections. You know, she has her huge palettes like this, which are just great if you're looking for a specific product type or like color scheme, I guess I should say. I love the quality of her shadows. They are so good, and they are more on the expensive side, but I think it's worth it. So if you have $65 to splurge on a palette like this, or if you have $30 for the little 9-pan palettes, get them, because I could not recommend the Huda Beauty palettes enough. Next are another brand of eyeshadow palettes that I think have been doing it great since the beginning. And these are the Anastasia palettes. The Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Y'all, especially this one, the Jackie Aina palette. Can we just give a shout out to Auntie Jackie, because she killed it. She absolutely positively killed it with this palette. This is the most beautiful palette ever, period, point blank, and that's the tea, sis. But just talking about the brand in general, I think that Anastasia Beverly Hills has really, really great mattes. They're super blendable. They are just, you know, very pigmented, but in a good way. But every palette that I've gotten from Anastasia Beverly Hills is beautiful. So amazingly, Carly Bible also killed it with this collab palette. And the Jackie Aina palette, to be completely honest, was the first palette that I bought from Anastasia Beverly Hills in a very long time. And the opinion of the eyeshadows really changed for me, because for some reason, every brand is kind of doing these really, really pigmented, amazingly beautiful shimmers. And Anastasia Beverly Hills is no exception. Also, can we just give like an honorable mention to the Modern Renaissance palette, which is like the OG viral palette. I used this so much when it came out. The mattes in here are beautiful, and the shimmers in this palette are a little bit more on the traditional side, I would say. But they were really, really great too. Definitely Anastasia Beverly Hills is a brand that has done eyeshadows right, and has done eyeshadows right since the beginning. And the Jackie Aina and the Carly Bible palette just prove that they're getting even better with time. So definitely check this out. Once again, could not say enough good things about these eyeshadow palettes. So next up are liquid glitters, and unless you've been living under a rock for the past 5 years, you'll know what I'm talking about. These are the Stila liquid glitters. They are called the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. And these are, God, they have been the love of my life for so long. These are so much better than glitters that you have to get a glitter glue and, you know, put the glitter glue down and then press the glitter on top. I can't use loose glitter ever again. No more. We'll never do it. We'll never go back to loose glitter because of these. These are life-changing, game-changing, everything-changing. And I think that everybody can agree with me on that. That if you love glitter and if you love a really, really glittery eye, you will love these. And they come in a multitude of different colors. This is a blue one. I think this one was limited edition, but it's gorgeous, and they have other blue colors, but they're great. And they really, really help step up your look if you want something that's gonna pop, or something that you want to do for a night out, or whatever the case may be. I definitely recommend these because they're so easy to use also. So next are a pair of lashes, and I would consider this high-end because everybody knows Lily Lashes, and I don't consider Lily Lashes an indie brand anymore because she's in Sephora, and I think she's also in Ulta, but correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, I'm wearing these lashes right now, which is why the box is empty, but these are the Lily Lashes Mykono lashes. Oh my gosh, I have not worn these Mykono lashes in so long. But I popped them on again today, and I literally kicked off another product from this list to include these Mykonos lashes. They're the perfect lashes. And they're the perfect lashes because it takes a few days usually for an eyelash to sit on my eye correctly to where it doesn't hurt, or it doesn't feel pokey, or it doesn't lift. Because I will say, at least in my opinion, my eyes are very round. So it takes a while for the band to mold to my eye shape. Does that make sense? That makes sense. And these are perfect. And not only that, but they're a very, you know, long and luscious and thick lash, but they don't overdo it. For some reason, over the past, I would say like almost a year, I was super into indie brands and those like really, really big, thick lashes. And looking back over the past year, I look like a fool because those lashes are so huge. My dad would make fun of me all the time and I'd be like, wow, you're so rude, but he was right. So these are the perfect lash because they are not crazy, but they are still very, very dramatic. So definitely check out not only just the Mykonos lash, but the Lily Lashes line in general. She kills it. She is the best lash brand in my opinion. So definitely check her out. Moving on, I have a face product and I'm not a huge fan of blushes. Like I don't have like a, you know, I'm not huge in like, oh my God, I need this blush and I need this blush and I need this blush, but these blushes are amazing. These blushes, if I could open it, that's why it's taking me so long to show you guys. So these are the Tarte blushes right here. Oh my gosh, look, there's my camera. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. So these are blushes by Tarte, obviously. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of blush. I could care less either way if, you know, a brand has a good quality blush or not. But the Tarte blushes completely blow it out of the water. I know some blushes that I've tried are super, super, super shimmery to the point where they look like a blush topper and not so much a blush, and they're not blendable. They're too pigmented. That's a thing. Blushes can be too pigmented. But the Tarte blushes are perfect. They are so completely perfect, and the colors that they have are just so, it's just a very eclectic line of blushes. And eclectic is not the right word to be using for blushes right now, but I cannot think of the other word. I am so tired and I can't think and my head is starting to hurt. What is going on? Anyways, yeah, these are great. They blend well. They're the perfect amount of pigmentation. I will say that a single blush by Tarte is pretty expensive and I would not pay that much for a blush, which is why I have something like this or something, oh, there we go, or something like this, which comes in a kit. And do not clock me on how old these blush palettes are because I think I got this in 2014 and that's disgusting. But this blush palette still works amazingly. The quality has not dwindled. And yes, am I using expired makeup? Yeah, but does it still work? Also, yeah. So, you know, that just proves that the quality of Tarte blushes are great. Also that I'm really gross and should clean out my makeup drawer more often, but hey, you know, it's fine. So moving on, we are going to a liquid liner. And guys, for the longest time, I didn't wear like a winged liner because I didn't think that I did it good. I thought that my winged liner was always very, very like just huge. And like, I am a former emo kid, but like I wouldn't wear my winged liner like that now. And with other liners, that's how it would look. I would look like a crazy emo kid. Until I found the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid liner. It's perfect. It is perfect. I've tried the, you know, Fenty Fly liner. I've tried the Stila Stale Day liner. I've tried like the favorite Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner, and they didn't work for me. I'm not a huge fan of pen liners. I like liners where you have to, you know, untwist the cap and you get this kind of, I don't know what you call this, but this is the type of liner that I like. I will say an honorable mention is the Balm Schwing eyeliner, but it's not waterproof, so it would run on me a lot. This doesn't. It's perfect. And if you're looking for a liquid liner, try this because I have tried every liquid liner that is popular or that people love or that's a cult favorite, and it didn't work for me. So try this and you might be surprised on how great it is. So moving on, I have two brands of lipsticks, and surprisingly they're not liquid lipsticks, but stay tuned for the indie top 10 because that's where all my liquid lipsticks are going to be. So these are two different brands of matte lipsticks, and the first one, sorry to disappoint y'all if you're disappointed, by Kylie Jenner, but the Kylie Jenner matte lipsticks, I love them, okay? Her liquid lipsticks, they kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie, but these are great. So great. I love them. So when it comes to my favorite matte lipstick formula, I like more of a comfort matte. that you can still kind of move your lips around and it's not going to be crazy drying. I think that the Morphe matte lipsticks, the ones that Nikita Dragon was like the spokesgirl for, those are awful. Oh my god, don't buy those. I don't even know if they sell them anymore. But those are too dry and they just aren't, they're not good, to be completely honest. But the Kylie Jenner ones are comfort mattes. So they are definitely matte and they will stay put for a very long time, but they do wear off. If you eat or you drink something, they'll wear off, but they wear off gracefully, and I think that's really, really important. They're also just comfortable on the lips, and sometimes I don't want to wear a drying liquid lipstick. Sometimes I really do want something that's just easy and low maintenance and, you know, that'll wear off gracefully, like I said. And the Kylie Jenner matte lipsticks do that, so I'm not going to knock Kylie Cosmetics. Lastly, but definitely not leastly, I have the Huda Beauty matte lipsticks. And I will say that these are very, very similar to the Kylie Jenner lipsticks. So that whole spiel I just did about comfort mattes and wanting to take a break with my lips sometimes pretty much is the same spiel that I'm gonna go on here. These are a comfort matte formula. I would say that these ones are definitely a little bit drier. I don't know, there's just something about this formula that I think Huda describes these as like a powder matte formula where they kind of dry down to almost like a powder finish, and I do agree with that. And these are, I would say, definitely more long lasting than the Kylie lipsticks. So I think that these are better than the Kylie lipsticks, but overall the Kylie lipsticks and the Huda lipsticks are pretty much the same, except these are just slightly better. If that makes any sense at all, I hope that it does. But yeah, these are matte, they stay on all day, they're wonderful, the colors are beautiful, especially in like the color line. You have a lot of very mauve tones, not so much peachy nudes, but more mauve nudes, and I appreciate that because I hate mauve nudes. I mean, oh no, I hate peachy nudes. They're ugly, they don't look good on my skin at all. My name is not Jaclyn Hill, so I'm not a fan of peachy nudes. I do really love more so cool toned nudes and natural nudes and warm nudes, but not peachy nudes. So thank you, Huda Beauty, for coming out with nudes that aren't peach or pink. Okay, y'all, so you've made it through another video of me incessantly talking about makeup. How did I do this time? I think that I'm getting more comfortable in front of the camera, but I also think I'm talking very, very fast in this video because I don't want this video to be 20 minutes again. So yes, I hope you loved my Holy Grail high-end products. There's definitely a lot of brand repeating in this video, but it's because when it comes to high-end products, I don't like to expand too much because they are so expensive. What if I don't like them, you know? So I definitely try to stick to brands that I know and that I love and that I've tried before and that I know are gonna work for me, which is funny because I hated Kylie Cosmetics until last year and then it all changed. But yeah, so these are brands that I love and that I will probably continue to love. And you know, somebody will have something to say about, oh, well, did you hear the drama about Huda, or did you hear the drama about ABH, or oh no, what about Kylie? At this point in time, every brand has drama, so save that for a different channel because I'm not a drama channel. I don't really care that much. So anyways, I hope you loved this video and I hope that you're looking forward to continued uploads from me. Definitely stay tuned because I'm gonna do a top 10 indie like I've been saying. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like my Facebook page, please leave a comment, and please share this so other people can see the video and potentially like my page too. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, that way you'll be notified every time I upload because I definitely want to upload at least once a week. Follow me on Instagram. I'll post a lot of looks there that I won't post to YouTube. So yeah, that's it. That's my spiel. So stay safe and stay sane in this crazy, crazy time. Thank you for watching and I will see you next time.